On a recent episode of the MMA Junkie Radio, Ben Asken has words for Dana White being rough with the fighters.
I want to ask you a question. I played a little game this weekend, and it was, what would Ben Askren do? So I was thinking about this, and I was thinking of different organizations and what they're doing, and just certain things that would come up. Would you ever enjoy a job like Dana White's? Is that something that you could do in the future? And if so, what are some things that you would do right away to shake the game up?
I think I could do it. I think part of me would enjoy it, but I also think I have so many things going on in my life that I already enjoy, that I don't know that I would ever go that route. Honestly, I think maybe I don't know the full scope of it, right? But I think I could do things better by fighters. I feel like I could be more honest. I've had multiple promoters lie about me. And so I feel like I could be really honest and do well by the fighters. I don't think you have to shit on the fighters all the time to have a good promotion. I just don't think that's the case.
On a recent episode of the Ariel Helwani MMA show, Mike Perry responds to Colby Covington's recent comments.
I will rip his head from his neck. And like I said, I keep saying this. What's he going to do? Lean on me, lean on me, lean on me. You can't lean on me hard enough. You ain't no truck. And I will hit you if you're that close to me, trying to lean on me. I will hit you. And I will poke you in the eye. The ref better be watching. And I don't care. I sure don't.
Did you see him there? He was there.
I didn't see that bum. I didn't see nobody there.
On episode 130 of the Below the Belt podcast, Brendan Schaub comments on Greg Hardy being in the co-main event at Fight Night 150.
Event Greg Hardy versus doesn't matter. I don't know what to tell you guys. I saw online people like, dude, I can't wait for Schaub to go off about Greg Hardy being co-main event. I don't care anymore. It's just, I guess I get why they're doing it as far as a business. Greg Hardy, they're on ESPN. He has a tie to the NFL. He has a tie to beating women. They don't care. So they're like, oh, let's put that co-main event because any attention's good attention. And then we'll have him fight a guy out of the crowd. And hopefully it goes well to get him his first win in the UFC. So I just find it, I don't know. There's a reason why, I didn't care about this card. All I cared about was Corey Sandhagen winning. Other than that, didn't give a fuck. I don't think many people watch this card. The only people I cared about on this card was Corey Sandhagen and Jim Miller. If you watch the Jim Miller, the one of the fights I did see the entirety, Jim Miller versus Jason Gonzalez. Jim Miller's kids, he has 4 kids, were in the front row. It's pretty emotional. I'm like, oh fuck, dude. As a parent, I was like, I've never rooted for someone more than Jim Miller on Saturday night. I want him to win so bad in front of his kids, and he did. He looked great. Choked the dude out with ease, didn't get touched. Had a few leg kicks. He looked fucking great. Shout out to Jim Miller, man. I love him. One of the great guys of the sport. Jim Miller should be the co-main event. That should be your co-main event. What are you doing? All right. So you want to put Greg Hardy and have him fight bums and hype him up. I saw one quote where Greg Hardy said something about him being champion or with his athleticism, something like that.
I have it up here too.
This isn't going to last for long. Trust me when I tell you this won't last for long. I don't know how long him and Dana White are going to have this love fest where they're just tossing him these freebies. But as soon as you get a guy in there, listen, man, I wasn't half the football player Greg Hardy is. And with my athleticism, I went pretty far in the UFC. But then you get to a point where you're using this cheat code where it doesn't work anymore. And you're fighting real fighters who they've seen the big, scary, athletic black guy. They've seen the big guy who did well in other sports. It doesn't work like that. When you start fighting guys who this is their calling since they were kids, your cheat code, you're scary. They're not scared of you. They're going to see what you don't do well. He has massive holes. They're going to see what you do well and they'll take advantage of it. And that's game over. So it depends how long Dana wants to jack him off. How long you want to jack him off? You want to do another year? You want to toss him another 3 freebies? So people can, I guess, get behind the hype train? How long you want to do this? Because as soon as he loses one, then they go, all right, let's treat him like a regular fighter. He's fucked. And I don't dislike the guy. I'm not hating on him. That's just life. You hit women, I can't fuck with you, man. I just can't. I can't defend you, man. So, but this, from a skill standpoint, just a matter of time. As soon as the UFC goes, all right, let's start treating him like a regular dude, super fucked. The heavyweight's the only division where you can have his skill set and make it a little bit. So you go to 170, ask CM Punk. Dude, they tried doing this with CM Punk, but they're like, give him a guy with one fight, give him Mickey Gall. Well, Mickey Gall has fucking skills. Tore his ass up. Fuck, man. All right. At 170, 155, 145, 135, 125, 185, 205, maybe a little bit, but you can't do that. There's not, guys are so skilled. Like, it's 2019. Heavyweight's really the only way you can get, and look, they have to bring in Dmitry Smokholov. Like, he's awful. Like, he's not a professional athlete. Like, it's not real. So they're like trying to find, but to have him as co-main event, I don't know. I guess they're hoping like people like hate him or love him, you're going to tune in to watch. I bet these are the lowest ratings they've ever had on ESPN. But again, I don't think they care. But you're not going to get some big rant out of me, although I did kind of rant. But you're not going to get a big long rant. But I get why they're doing it. Again, how long does Dana want to jack him off for? That's how long his career will be in the UFC. What else you got?
Oh, real quick on that. So Greg Hardy mentioned something about he compared himself to what Michael Jordan could be in this day and age. Because he says when you transition, remember Bo Jackson did baseball and NFL and all that stuff? He goes, what he's doing here is sort of like makes Bo Jackson look like a joke. Going from the NFL to MMA and then becoming like, something big.
Well, no, because Matt Mitrione did it, who you couldn't even sniff his level of success in the UFC or in mixed martial arts. I dabbled in the NFL. Granted, he's a better player than both Matt and I, although Matt played, I think, for 7 years. But see, if he was more humble about it, I think he would go, dude, this isn't even a fight. You're not officially a fighter. Like, you're not fighting anyone. Like, you're fighting scrubs. Like, that doesn't even count. This is going to make Bo Jackson look like a joke. I'm the fight sports athlete version of what Jordan could be. This is just getting started. We're scratching the surface, basically. Again, you're only going to go as far as Dana wants to jack you off. As soon as they toss you one legit guy, this is game, set, match. To call out Michael Jordan, are you shitting me? Also, Herschel Walker's done it. Way better football player than you. Way more successful mixed martial arts than you. And didn't take these scrub fights from the start. Train with a real kid. Like, it's not... man. I don't know. How you can fuck with... I guess at least we're talking about it. And they put, I'm reaching heights that I've never reached before. I've been alongside Titans my whole life. Michael Orr, Greg Oden, Hakeem Noah, Al Halford. I played against these guys in college. Tom Brady, Cam Newton. These guys are Titans. These guys are monsters in the game. So to come over here and transition the place where Titan isn't the right justification for what these guys are, it's amazing. I just don't think these heights have been reached yet.
He has a lot of belief in himself, that's for sure. And you're talking about scrubs?
Yes.
This is what Dana White said.
You guys know I've been doing this for 20 years. We don't do setup fights for any...
Talking about this whole fight with Greg Hardy and
I don't know who the fuck that guy beat 9 fights, but I'd like to see the 9 guys he beat. Well, at least he's honest.
Yeah,
that's why people like
part.
Dana. I love that. But we don't set up fights for anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, that's fair. For the most part, to defend him, that's fair. Like, CM Punk, they didn't give him a gimme. They're like, dude, this kid's 1-0. You're 1-0. Like, that's the best we got. I don't know what to tell you. They're giving him as gimme fights as they can. This is like, again, he's only going as far as Dana wants. How much do they want to invest in him? Oh, you want to soar to new heights? Fight the Black Beast. Oh no, dude. You're the Bo Jackson MMA. No, fight Derek Lewis. Yeah, do that, dude.
That's what the fans want.
How many fights does Greg Hardy have? So he has 2 fights in the UFC. So my first fight in the UFC, I fought Roy Nelson. And then I fought my second fight in the UFC, I fought a guy who was 20-1. And then the third fight, fought Gabriel Gonzaga. Fight a Gabriel Gonzaga next. Let me know how it goes out for you. Let me know. But they found a win for him, I guess.
If you have not already, hit that subscribe button with its notification bell and leave a comment in the comment box below of what you thought of the video, and tune in for more on MMA News Outlet.